So I'm going to start out priming my face. I just got a lash lift and they say not to put any oils, and I'm not sure if this has any oils, so I'm going to cover my eyes in order to spray this. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I love this. This is my favorite primer water, so I'm going to cover my eyes. And then to fill in my pores, because I get more pores out here and in my nose, I'm going to do the Porefessional. And a good drugstore alternative that I use a lot is the NYX one. I think it's called something Veil. I don't remember, the Veil or something like that. So I just push it into my skin. I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. I'm doing the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I love this one because it's so little, so you can get really into there. And then I like to comb it out. I'm going to go in with Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it's 2W2. And my favorite foundation brush of all time, it has to be the IT Cosmetic. It says number 6. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you don't have a good foundation brush, I recommend you to get this one. It's really, really good. And I don't know if you've noticed, but when you get a foundation brush and it's not super good, it leaves lines all around, like, you know, like little scrapes almost, like it looks like you're raking the foundation. This one does not do that. But the trick is you gotta push it in to the skin. So many people just go like this. Well, that's gonna leave a lot of line. So you wanna just push it in to the skin. Always favor one side. I've noticed that, like, once I saw myself put makeup on, I realized I favored this side of my face versus this side of my face, even spraying it. And it's so funny, and I've always thought, why does one side of my face like look better, like the skin texture is better than the other side? And I've realized it's because I favor one side over the other. I realized too that I used to, like, you see how harsh my eyebrows are right here? I didn't realize, like, I did realize that they were harsh, but I didn't realize I shouldn't go that heavy hand. So what I've been doing is I like kind of put my foundation in the inner parts of my eyebrows just so they don't look so harsh and so square, because that's been my issue for a long time, is I just make like big square SpongeBob eyebrows. And then my favorite concealer is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I'm in Canal 2.75. I love this one. Especially when you're a mom and you don't get enough sleep or you're working a lot. It's amazing. And make sure to get all in here. I'm going to try to cover this big guy over here. Let it sit there for a while. On the very top of your nose. Just because I have a wider nose. And so I like to, like, make it appear a little thinner. And then I try to blend it out with the same foundation brush right in here, so it doesn't look so harsh. And my favorite powder is the Well People powder. You can get this at Target online. And the reason why I love this powder so much is that it has really clean ingredients. They actually even make them in small batches to make sure that it doesn't go bad. And there's no talc in it. So you just want to go under your eyes. I look up while I'm setting, and the reason why is if you have concealer and you're looking down while you're setting it, it's going to make all your little fine lines pop out. Thing is, you want to put powder everywhere you get oily. So like I get oily right in here in my nose, right in here. So I'm just trying to, right here. And now I look like Mrs. Potato Head because there's like no dimension to my skin. Now, my eyes, I don't know if my eyelids, they get really dark. So I get the Morphe R32 brush, and I get MAC soft ochre paint pot, and what I do is to try to like have a neutral base, I just pop that in there, and then I got too much, but I'll blend it out right now. If you go a little heavy-handed, it's okay. What I do is just blend it out with my finger. What you want to do for it not to get, when you put your eyeshadows on and it's a good base, you want to get some powder, and it's called, and just put like a base down. So the one I see, you see how I have like my own little palette? These are the colors that I use the most. So I get Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek, and they're really inexpensive, you can see it, and I literally just go in there and then I just go over my whole eyelid. And the reason I do that is so when I put other eyeshadows on top of it, it doesn't drag because of the cream. Have you noticed that when you use an eyeshadow and you like go like this and like all of it's stuck right there? This will help prevent that. I'm gonna go in with Anastasia's Renaissance Modern Renaissance palette. I love this, the Soft Glam and the Modern Renaissance. If I just had those two, I really wouldn't need another eyeshadow palette. It's just eyeshadows really call my name, so I feel like I need them all. But really, you don't need that many eyeshadow palettes. You just really need this one. I would recommend you, if you don't have eyeshadow palettes, get this one, the Modern Renaissance, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam. And this, I'll kind of go through it, but the Peach Smoothie that I told you by Makeup Geek, it's an essential for me because it's a nice base for my other eyeshadows to go with Burnt Orange. You want to blend that out. So I put that with this brush, which is the Sigma E25, and then I'll get the Sigma E40 that just has nothing on it, and I'll blend it out. Realgar? I don't know, that one. And I'm gonna go in with the same brush that I just had, the E25, and just hit the crease hardcore. Again, I'm gonna go in with the E40 and blend that out. And I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be a little fun today. I think, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna get Love Letter, which is this one. I'm gonna use that one. So I'm trying to do palettes that like colors within the palette. So you don't have to buy a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. You can just go with the palette that I'm working with. And I'm just gonna hit just right there. Just the middle. I'm not gonna drag it everywhere. And like on the outer. Like with the light hand. So you want to go to like windshield wiper motion. I had to sneeze. Okay, I didn't sneeze. Don't you hate that? I hate when I'm putting like mascara on, or I just put my mascara on and I sneeze, and like literally my mascara will be all underneath here after I've done a full face of makeup. And then when you're blending it, kind of do like circular motions just so it gets really good in there. I'm gonna go with Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. Let me see this one. Yes, 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 yes. What I do is the darkest color that I use, I put that down on my lash line, so you'll see. So like, it's an important color. So what I'm gonna do is go with Top Yacht from Tarte. These chrome paint, I love them. I love them so much. Right now, all the rave is the Stila Magnificent Metal ones. And I don't like those because I feel like if you have more mature skin, which I don't, but for some reason I have really wrinkly eyelids, and I think it's because I have like sort of hooded eyes. and they make them even look more wrinkly, and I don't like that. So it's really hard for me to get a glitter that doesn't emphasize the wrinkle on my eyelids, just because I have a hooded eyelid. It's not so much that I'm old, it's just that I just have a hooded eyelid. So I do love these Tarte ones, the Top Up ones. And what you can do, I'm gonna see, but I think it works fine. And then this MAC 242 brush. If you're gonna do a shimmer like this, I recommend you to get this kind of a brush because it's so good to pack on the pigmentation. Either you can do that or your finger, really whatever you like the most. And you see how bright that is? What I do is, because I don't want to hold my skin, I don't want that, so I'll go here and I'll make a fake eyelid. I went all the way up there, even though that's not my true eyelid. It's to make it seem like I have really big eyelids, but I don't. You'll see right now, look. You see, so I went higher than my actual crease just to give the illusion that I have bigger eyelids, but I really don't. So you see, I'm making a big eyelid right there. The E25 brush that I was using, and then I kind of just go around there so it looks more precise and blended out because you don't want such a harsh line. A little angled brush, it doesn't matter where it's from. I think I got this like from the dollar store, so you don't even need and then get a really dark color to line your lines. So I'm gonna do the same one from the Modern Renaissance, but I'm gonna get that black one, and what I'm gonna do is just tap it in there and just go along my lash line, but like the outer part of it, not everywhere. So you remember I said the darkest color you're gonna use, you wanna put there. So I think it was Cocoa Bear that I used. No, is it Cocoa Bear? Yeah, it was Cocoa Bear. So this I get with my Morphe E18 brush, and then I will go in and go along my lash line. And to make sure that doesn't look super sharp, I'm gonna go again with the MAC, I think 217 brush. I'm gonna call it that for this video, and if it's not, I'll correct myself down below. And I just wanna go underneath there so it looks super blended. And what I do sometimes is I'll connect the dots, like from here all the way up. But I get the Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder. This is the most amazing thing because it will make you look like you are so awake. And I'll get this F35 brush, tapered brush, and I'll go in there really good. And I'll just get over here so I look super awake. And not only that, it's a trick that if you have fallout, you can just cover it up with this. And get like a bone color and put it on the high top. So like for this same palette, I'm going to use the Tempera, I think that's what it is. Tempera, and I'll put my brush in it, and this is the Morphe F33, and I'll just go here, just along right here. You see, it looks just so much more blended. And then to bronze up my face, I'm going to use my big bronzing brush. It's that Morphe M52, and then the butter bronzer. You know, I love that bronzer. And I'm just going to go here. It's almost a number 3 sign, so it's like a reverse number 3. So like here. That's what I tell everyone. Like do like a number 3. You see what I forehead? If you have like a bigger forehead like I do, and I'm not saying anything bad against it, I just do. Definitely go here. You can shorten it out. Get this Luxe 102 brush, and it's get it, and I just put it in there, and then I'll just define my nose. right here so your lip can look a little fuller. Use is the MAC Gold Deposit. I put it on my May favorites. I'll get this and I'll get a different bronzing brush. The outer sides of it. Go ahead. Here. So did you see it? It gave me a lot more bronzing action. And then I will get my blush brush and then get the Tarte Captivating. These blushes, they stay on longer. And then I will go like this. I just do a little, and then you're gonna see. And what makes this whole look, in my opinion, is getting Whisper of Guilt by MAC. Oh, I love this. Every time I wear this, I get so many compliments, and people ask what I have on. And I'll get my little Morphe 501, and I gotta put a good amount. You can see how much I have there. Go right here. Oh my gosh, you see that? You see that? That's why I love it. This is the most satisfying moment in my home makeup routine. Right in there, you can see. And then what I'll do is I'll get a little brush, so like this tiny little brush. It's the Morphe E56, and I'll put it right here so it matches my highlight on my face. Get the Tarte again, just so I can blend out the highlighter to the powder. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And then I get the Superhero mascara. And this is a mascara that like, it's very clumpy, but I like that because it makes my eyelashes look like super, super thick. Gotta wiggle it in there at the root. Look at that lash. Like, the lash lift made an amazing effect on my lashes. Like, I wish I would have done this a long time ago. People rave about lash extensions. This is what it's all about right here. And then if you have brown eyes like me, the most amazing eyeliner is Costa Riche from MAC. It makes brown eyes pop. It makes like hazel eyes pop. It's amazing on hazel eyes, actually. That's so pretty. And then for my lower lash, I use the Extended Giga Black Lash Mascara from Extra. And using this, you do it one time and I guarantee you, you'll never go back. So pretty. And then I'm going to go in with MAC Whirl Lip Liner. I'm going to overline my lips. So I lined it all. I overlined a lot today. And then I'm going to get Velvet Teddy by MAC too. Look at that. I'm going to use the Prep and Prime MAC thing. I love this one so, so, so much. But if you want any other makeup tutorials, if you do want an actual smoky eye, just tell me down below and I will definitely do that. But don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumb up just so I know this is the kind of videos you want. If you want any other videos, please suggest down below too. I love you and see you later.